Welcome, Scorpio, to the Temple of Consciousness. My name is Ava, and I'm inviting you into my home, my temple. This is the Temple of Consciousness, and I am your oracle and spiritual guide. This is relevant to you, Scorpio, if your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign is Scorpio. I have Scorpio rising, so this ought to be very relevant to me. So I'm looking forward to the reading, hopefully as much as you are. What I try to do here is I try to give you both a mundane and a spiritual interpretation of the card. And you can learn how to read by watching my videos, because my spread is very simple. I do a 4-card spread. And this makes learning the tarot very easy for you. I follow this with a yoga pose that's intended to be energetically associated, correlated to this reading. And then I follow that with a yoga mudra, a hand gesture, yoga hand gesture, that also mirrors the message and energy of the reading. I do this because I'm a yoga teacher, lifelong, and a tarot card reader, 45 years. I'm 73, so I've had a lot of time to explore the topics of astrology, of tarot, and of yoga. So I bring them all together. Prior to my posting this video, just I think same day, maybe even just a half an hour before, I post my astrology forecast for the 2 transits of Mars and Venus. There too, I like to keep my reading or my forecast very simple, so you can follow along and be impacted by the message, as opposed to diluted by having too many factors or aspects diluting the water. So that's my intent. I hope you enjoy this reading, and that you like, share, and subscribe. If you can't help me by donating, and I always ask for donations now because I've moved out to the edge of the earth, I like to say, where I have to rely on my internet friends and family to help support the readings and the cause, the mission that I'm on out here, which is to make our life better and better, and to give us some idea as to what might be coming around the corner. Forewarned is forearmed. So these are my cards that I use here, and I like to shuffle just a little bit more just before we begin, and mention that I'm really enjoying staying out here, with nature, and it's really been quite edifying educational because I'm completely alone. Birds, you can hear the birds. I hear the birds and the sound of the ocean in the distance. I'm about 1.5 miles from the seashore here on the big island of Hawaii. And I find that the solitude has really in some ways allowed me to go deeper into various questions of my own spiritual development. What do I do? How do I spend my time? And what do I need, really, to be happy? And these are questions that I have plenty of time to think about. And so this experience out here allows me also to give you readings that are from a place of from a place of deep peace and love, because I feel in my heart of hearts, now that I'm alone, how valuable we are to one another. And I'm so grateful for the internet so that I have you out there as my friends and family. And thank you for your beautiful messages and your support. I very much appreciate it. Let's begin your reading, Scorpio. Now, I try to tie this into the forecast of the transits of Venus and Mars. So we'll see if there's correlations. In the position of the focus of the month, the theme, the subject of the month, we have the Queen of Pentacles. She's a domestic diva. And I can correlate it immediately to Venus transiting your 6th house of health and your day-to-day routine. She, the Queen, is completely devoted to her home and to the nurturing of her family and her business, which supports her family. She's equally adept at domestic responsibilities and business responsibilities. So you get your house in order. You develop a routine that feeds your soul and ultimately feeds your family. So you nurture your body so that your body is healthy and capable of self-sufficiency. So this is a month of putting energy into your body, into your well-being, into your health, into your home, into your lifestyle. That is the day-to-day routine. So you put that into a structure that allows you to accomplish everything you need to accomplish to make your home and your business run like a Swiss watch. This means, generally speaking, success for whatever endeavor you have devoted yourself to. You're reaping the rewards of your labor. And you want to reward yourself for that effort. So this queen loves luxury. She loves to spend on herself, on her home, and on her family. So there's a great deal of pleasure that is felt from the rewards, monetary, financial, or a feeling of pride that what you do can support your home, your family, and your business thrives. Your home thrives. Your family thrives. And your body thrives. That's, again, we have Mars in the 9th and Mars in the 10th. Mars in the 10th of your career. So she, again, is equally adept at running a business efficiently and with dogged determinism, because she's a pentacle, she's a earth card, she's down to earth. And so this is the overall energy of the month and reflects very well the astrological forecast so far. Moving on to the second position, and that is the position of the challenge for the month. The Two of Cups. Well, let's just say it could be a marriage, a contract, an agreement, finding common ground. Remember, this is your challenge. So you must come to terms that are agreeable to you and whomever you're contracting with. Be this a romantic contract or a business contract. It's also the implementation of your plans, or the making of your plans, or the continuation of your plan from its point of inspiration, which was at the Ace of Cups. Now here, you have to put that inspiration into a structured plan that benefits you, but benefits the other. And the other could be a single person, or it could be your customers. Could be your business partner. But you have to come up with some sort of plan that is agreeable to you and another. Or it is simply the fulfillment of that plan. This is so far a very pleasurable experience as you exchange energy with someone who literally has your back, is on your side. So, partnership, marriage, romance, meeting your significant other. For a lot of people, that might be true in May. So all of that is a possibility as to what your challenge will be. The challenge might be a new relationship, a new love relationship, or again, a domestic challenge involving contracts, the refurbishing of a home, the redecorating of a home, the beautifying of a home, bringing in items that are going to make your home a place of fulfillment on a material level. And so you come to terms with contracts that help fulfill that desire or goal. All of these are possibilities for you. But it is the minor arcana love card. And on a spiritual level, it's about forgiveness and about meeting a person halfway, compromise. Feeling that the other is worthy of forgiveness and a re-engagement in that relationship is also a possibility. In the position of the unexpected, the 9 of Cups. Eat, drink, and be merry. Remember, we have the domestic goddess. I think of her as sort of like a Martha Stewart. Divine, a domestic environment, but she's also able to run a huge company. And unexpectedly, there's celebration. So she is put to that queen is put to the task of setting a beautiful table for company, for celebration. Maybe a marriage event, really, could be, or some sort of event in which love and joy and the bringing together of people is celebrated. I believe this is also a confirmation that your wish will be granted. Don't be shy about your wishes. Wish for something extraordinary, because it seems that in May is when that wish will come true. So wish with your heart and your soul, and believe that that wish will come true. And it will. The only drawback to this card is that when things are too good, one could get carried away with consumption of food, of drink, of stuff, of even luxury items. So you've got to be careful and manage your appetite is the only drawback to this. So that's not bad, really, Scorpio. This is a beautiful card in which your dreams, your deepest held desire is manifested, and it's cause for celebration. Let's see how this all ends. How interesting. So we have two queens. The end, we have the Queen of Wands, and at the beginning we had the Queen of Pentacles. So does she morph into a different queen, a different kind of queen? The Queen of Pentacles, as I said, is the domestic diva queen, queen of her home, her hearth, and her business. The Queen of Wands believes in positive thinking and in her ability to survive and to thrive independent of family or anyone. So you can see she's the original suffragette. She's sort of defiant. And whereas she also loves luxury and likes very much to work independently for herself, building her own fortune, independent of others. The Queen of Pentacles works for her family, her home, and her business. Her body as well, of course, her health. But this queen works for her freedom, her independence. So there's a little bit of both going on here. I don't believe that this is a conflict of any sort. It could be two different women who fit this description, who influence the situation. That could be. Or it could be you transmuting from one character to the other. You see, in Mars, you have Mars in the 9th house. The 9th house is a sort of a house of expanding your range of ideas, beliefs, and physical experience, broadening your world. That's what the Queen of Wands likes to engage in. She's very forceful. So she wants to travel. She wants to liberate herself from the rut, from the everyday. And remember, we have Venus in the everyday, in the 6th house, and we have the Queen of Pentacles, who is a master at organizing her life in the realm of what the 6th house is, the everyday, the routine. The Queen of Wands, on the other hand, would rather hop on a plane to France and have someone else cook her meal. So there's this kind of almost sort of a metamorphosis taking place. so that at the second half of the month, you might want to, maybe you'll be neglecting your home, or you need to go somewhere, you need to travel, you need to separate yourself from your daily routine in some way, and then explore the greater world around you. This simply could be just being an entrepreneur, and putting your heart and soul into an entrepreneurial enterprise. This is what might be the combination of elements that are affecting you in the month of May 2025. So please wait for the associated yoga pose. And if you're looking for greater spiritual evolution, knowing yourself through the tarot is a way to achieve greater self-understanding. But none of that can come if your body is impaired or weakened or in some way distressed. So it has always been my philosophy that you must spend your love and your time on your body, and every single day make sure that you are tending it, being a good steward of your body. And then the spirit will have a beautiful, healthy, vibrant house in which to develop itself. The two, body, mind, and soul, must always be considered as a whole. You can't divide. So that's why I encourage you to try the pose. And this is a good way to learn some of the poses. And there's a mudra after that, a hand gesture, which is a little bit more subtle, but is powerful in and of itself to affect the necessary energies, or to reawaken the necessary energies to help you, to guide you through the month. I also have decided, and again, you know, my channel is an evolving enterprise for me. I've moved out here just recently, and I have so many opportunities to create because I live alone, and I only occasionally have to go to town, and so I have the time and the peace to show you what I do to maintain my physical health at 73. So every morning, I have missed a few mornings, but I've started every morning to show you a more elaborate yoga session, and you can participate with me, maybe one lesson a month or one lesson a week, until you can do more and more. That's what I would encourage you to do, and start at any age and do what you can. And I know that you'll feel better, look better, and perform better. So I am very pleased that I have this opportunity, but I need your help, of course, to support it, and you're my one resource now of support. So thank you. Please donate, or if you would, I do private and personal readings. If you go to my website, grandcentralhealing.com, in the shop are the assortment of readings that I do. And if you would choose one, buy it, and then send me a question or several questions, depending on how many questions come with the reading, then I will create the reading and send it to you via an audio file in your email, no matter where you live in the world. And that will help to support these readings and my mission here to make our life as good as it can be. So thank you very much for coming to the reading. Thank you for liking, sharing, and supporting. Namaste and aloha. Welcome, Scorpio, to your yoga pose for the month of May 2025. Thank you for joining me. Now, what we want to create is an energy that would help us with the demands of the month. And this is the month is full of lots of action, movement, doing, both at home and at work and in your general living environment. So you need order, you need strength, and you need to feel that you're stress-free. And I just want to show you a very simple pose for it. This is a simple forward bend that will help us to accomplish this. I'm going to go sideways so you can see a little bit better. Keep the feet underneath the hips, roll your shoulders up high, and lift the shoulders up. We take a deep breath, and we slide the hands down the thighs as we hinge forward at the hip. We slide over the knees, over the shins, and we continue down. We correct the feet and make sure that they're faced forward. Then we bring the weight of the torso down, and we turn the palms up on either side of the feet, and we press the knees back, and we let the head, the shoulders, the weight of the chest, and the torso pull the hips down, pull the torso down, and it releases all the stress from the lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, and between the vertebra of the spine. So we hang loose. We hang loose. We hang down. Just hanging like this for as long as you can will help you to release all the tension that comes from running around and trying to do everything for everyone. So we hang down and we bring our hands behind the feet with the palms up, and we hang further down. We hold and breathe. We walk the hands back a little further, press the knees back, away from you, and bring your torso in closer to your legs. Let go at the lower back, through the entire back, and you can move your toes, wiggle your fingers and your toes, releasing the tension from the whole body. We hang down. Don't hold your breath. Breathe gently through the nose. We take the hands, if possible, and we weave them through at the ankles. Right hand to the front of the left ankle, left hand in front of the right ankle. We push the knees back. We press the arms against the legs and use them to allow us leverage at the hip sockets and in the hips, pressing the hips into the legs, bringing the head between the shins. We hold and breathe. We press.
and we balance, pulling the crown of the head down. We hold and breathe. Release very gently, allowing your arms to relax, your shoulders to relax. Pull the hands out from between the legs and place the hands again on the sides of the feet with the palms up. Let go of your shoulders. Swing your head gently up and back down. So we swing the head out and we bring the chin in, bringing flexibility into the neck. We bend the knees and we lift the weight of the torso up. We come up slow. We roll the shoulders up. We remove my hair, pulling up. We bring the arms down by our side. We roll the shoulders up high. We pull the shoulders down. We exhale through the mouth. We release all our tension and we just let it go, dissolving all our tension and stress, letting it leave our body. We bring the hands to prayer. And that, all my dear friends out there, is your pose, my dear Scorpio friends, for the month of May 2025. Thank you for coming to your pose. And wait for the Mudra, which will follow. Aloha. I would like you to welcome to your, I guess it's May already, May 2025 Yoga Mudra Scorpio. I'd like to show you a wonderful mudra that builds inner light, inner peace, inner warmth, and allows you to release your tension in a way that also doesn't interfere with your energy level. So let's take our hands and fold them like this, with the thumbs over each other, and that's how we hold the hands in front of our chest. Let me show you again. Thumbs over each other, hands over each other, and you bring your hands in. Close your eyes. Feel your breath. And feel a light, a golden light, at the very base of your spine. Allow that light to travel up to your navel area and let it gather there. Breathe in and feel the light. Feel it within you. As you inhale, pull that light up into your heart and hold it there. We hold and breathe. We let go of our tension. We let go of all our problems and worries. And we spread our light into the world. We share our light with others. Feel it within you. Deep breath. Exhale. Bring your hands down. Now you can do that for hours if you'd like. I wanted to demonstrate it to you so you can keep it with you and practice it whenever you have a spare moment. Build the light within you. Release your stress and keep that light of love with you at all times. Thank you very much for coming to your Yoga Mudra. Namaste.